Hello everyone, welcome to SW News. BJP leader from West Bengal, Suvendu Adhikari, has found himself in the middle of a controversy once again. This time over his alleged meeting with Solicitor General of India, Tushar Mehta. The issue has not only led to an uproar in Bengal, but the ripples have also reached Delhi. Three TMC MPs, Derek O'Brien, Mahua Moitra and Sukhendu Shekhar Roy, have written to Prime Minister Modi for the removal of Solicitor General Tushar Mehta. The letter read that the country's second highest law officer granted an audience to Adhikari not only reeks of impropriety but also raises the question of integrity and taints the post occupied by the learned Solicitor General. Both Suvendu Adhikari and Solicitor General Tushar Mehta have denied the meeting. However, the issue has led to controversy given the past instances. So why is the Suvendu Adhikari Tushar Mehta alleged meet is problematic? We will discuss this in today's video. But before that, if you are watching this video on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to our channel, you like this video and you comment below it. And if you are watching this video on Facebook, please do like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. Now, the TMC on Friday alleged that Suvendu Adhikari, who is one of the key accused in the Narda sting case and Sarda chit fund scam case, met Solicitor General of India Tushar Mehta at his Delhi residence. A video was also doing rounds on social media showing Suvendu Adhikari in a car outside the residence of Tushar Mehta. The alleged meeting took place right after Suvendu Adhikari, who is the leader of opposition in West Bengal, met with Union Home Minister Amit Shah in Delhi. Incidentally, various central investigating agencies are currently probing both the Narda and Sarda scam cases. The Solicitor General of India is subordinate to the Attorney General of India. Now, he is the second law officer of the country who also assists the Attorney General in legal matters and advises the government and various central government agencies as well. Now, imagine a person who is accused in Narda and Sarda scam cases is meeting the Solicitor General who is advising the central agencies who in turn are probing the very same cases. Thus, the TMC MPs have flagged the conflict of interest in the alleged meeting between Tushar Mehta and Suvendu Adhikari. The MPs in their letter further wrote that Adhikari is accused in various criminal cases of cheating, illegal gratification and bribery, etc. Such a meeting between an accused in grave offences with the learned Solicitor General who is advising such investigating agencies by whom the said accused is being investigated is in direct conflict of interest with statutory duties of the learned Solicitor General of India. It further added that we have therefore reasons to believe that such a meeting has been organized to influence the outcome of the matters where Suvendu Adhikari is an accused using the high offices of the learned Solicitor General. On the other hand, Tushar Mehta confirmed the arrival of Suvendu Adhikari to his residence, but he denied having met him. In a statement, he said that Suvendu Adhikari arrived at his Delhi residence cum office unannounced. He said, "Since I was already in a pre-scheduled meeting in my chamber, my staff requested him to sit in a waiting room of my office building and offered him a cup of tea. When my meeting was over and thereafter my PPS informed me about his arrival, I requested my PPS to convey to Adhikari my inability to meet him and apologize as he had to wait." This is what Mehta said. He further said that Adhikari thanked my PPS and then he left without insisting on meeting me. The question of my meeting with Mr. Adhikari therefore did not arise. This is what Tushar Mehta has said in his statement. In Kolkata, Suvendu Adhikari has also said that the news that he met Tushar Mehta is not true. He went to meet Tushar Mehta, but he did not actually meet him. So as I said, both of them are denying having any meeting. But indeed, if such a meet has happened, then it could be problematic. Especially if we look at the past instances when such meetings or visits have led to very serious consequences. Let us talk about these past cases. First case. In 2014, the then newly elected BJP-led government had objected to the elevation of former Solicitor General of India, Gopal Subramaniam, as a judge of the Supreme Court. Now, the objection stemmed from the CBI report that said Subramaniam had met the lawyer who held a brief for 2G scam accused and former Telecom Minister A. Raja in his office while he was the Solicitor General in 2011. The government had asked the CBI to verify earlier news reports, although the Intelligence Bureau had given clearance to the previous government for Subramaniam's appointment to the Supreme Court. Subramaniam had also denied the allegations and clarified that he never interacted with any lawyer in that case. However, as the government put on hold his appointment as Supreme Court judge, Subramaniam also withdrew his candidature later on. Now, case number 2. In 2013, in the coal scam case, then CBI Director Ranjit Sinha had said in an affidavit before the Supreme Court that the agency's draft status report was shared with bureaucrats and the political executives. The controversy had invited the Supreme Court's infamous words for the CBI, which are even being used today, caged parrot. It also led to the resignation of the then Law Minister of the country, Ashwini Kumar. The BJP, which was then in the opposition, had demanded Ashwini Kumar's resignation for interfering with the CBI's investigation. Interesting. In the point number 3, the third case, in 1992, then Attorney General G. Ramaswamy had to resign after a joint parliamentary committee that was looking into the Harshad Mehta scam disclosed that C. Northrop, then Chief of Standard Chartered Bank, had paid a visit to Ramaswamy. Although Ramaswamy had dismissed the allegations and said that Northrop's visit was a courtesy call, he had resigned within few days. So these all incidences have happened in the past as well. Meanwhile, TMC leader Abhishek Banerjee has demanded that all the CCTV footages be made public until Mr. Suvendu Adhikari was in his residence, that is in Tushar Mehta's residence. Now, will the government act on TMC's demand for removal of Tushar Mehta as Solicitor General? That remains to be seen. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.